You are about to spend anywhere from $80 to $250 on a pair of wireless earbuds, and with hundreds of options out there, one wrong move, and you've wasted your money on something you'll hate by next month. I'm going to save you from that. Today on Top 5 Picks, we are ranking the top 5 wireless earbuds of 2026 from worst to best, with real stats, real pros and cons, and one clear winner at the end. Whether you're on a tight budget or ready to go all out, stick around, because number 1 might actually surprise you. Let's get into it. Before we rank these, quick note on how we're judging: sound quality, noise cancellation, battery life, comfort, and value for money. Those 5 things. Every earbud gets graded on all of them. Kicking off our list at number 5, the Jabra Evolve 2 Buds. Now, Jabra isn't a name you hear a lot in the casual earbuds conversation, and honestly, that's exactly the problem. These things are built for one thing and one thing only: work calls. They're certified for Microsoft Teams, Zoom, and Google Meet. They've got 6 microphones, yes, 6, plus dual bone conduction sensors that pick up your voice through jaw vibrations. On a call in a coffee shop, your voice will be crystal clear. Battery life is actually solid: 8 hours of listening time with ANC on, and a total of 33 hours with the charging case. That's impressive. And if you're running low, 5 minutes of charging gives you back a full hour. The ANC works fine for an office environment. They've got an IP57 rating, so dust and water aren't a problem. And the build quality? Very premium, very professional. So why is it number 5? Because outside of work calls, these earbuds fall flat. The sound quality for music is average at best. The 6mm drivers just don't deliver the richness you want when you're listening to anything other than someone talking. They're also priced at around $149. And at that price, you're paying entirely for the professional features, not the listening experience. Bottom line, if you're a hybrid worker who lives on Zoom calls, these are incredible. If you want earbuds for music, commuting, and workouts, keep watching. At number 4, the Samsung Galaxy Buds 3 Pro. Look, if you're a Samsung phone user, these are going to feel like they were made just for you, because they basically were. The Galaxy Buds 3 Pro have a really impressive dual driver setup inside each earbud: a 6.1mm planar tweeter and a 10.5mm dynamic driver. That's a lot of hardware packed into something this small. The result? A wide, lively soundstage that sounds excellent with pop, hip-hop, and R&B. Modern music sounds great on these. They've also got AI-powered noise cancellation that adjusts in real time, 3D spatial audio with head tracking, and an IP57 water resistance rating. Built-in features include real-time translation, which is actually pretty cool if you travel a lot. Battery life sits at 6 hours per charge with ANC on, and a total of 26 hours with the case, which is average for the price. So where do these fall short? 2 things. First, ANC. Reviewers across the board agree the noise cancellation is decent, but not best in class. You'll hear keyboard clicks and background noise that more expensive options would block completely. Second, the fit. Multiple reviewers noted the earbuds can feel loose, especially during movement. The ear tips are a little fragile too and can tear if you're not careful. And here's the big one. If you're not on a Samsung phone, you lose about half the features. A lot of the AI functionality is Galaxy ecosystem only. Great earbuds if you're in the Samsung world. Outside of it, there are better options. At number 3, the Anker Soundcore Liberty 4 Pro. And this is where things get really interesting. $100. That's it. $100. And you get a pair of earbuds that genuinely competes with options costing twice as much. Let's talk battery first, because this is where the Liberty 4 Pro absolutely destroys the competition. 10 hours of listening on a single charge with ANC off, 7.5 hours with ANC on. And with the charging case, you're looking at a total of 40 hours. That is more battery than any other earbud on this list, by a significant margin. And fast charging means 5 minutes in the case gives you 4 hours of playback. The sound quality is genuinely impressive at this price. You've got a 10.5mm bass driver paired with a titanium-coated tweeter and a digital crossover. The result is warm, punchy sound with rich bass and clear highs. Is it audiophile level? No. But for $100, it's honestly shocking how good this sounds. ANC is solid. 5 adjustable levels of noise cancellation plus wind reduction mode and transportation-specific ANC. You've got LDAC support for high-quality audio on Android, 6 microphones for calls, and a companion app with 22 EQ presets. Oh, and the charging case has a built-in display and touch panel. On a $100 earbud, that's the kind of move that makes you forget how little you spent. The cons? The fit is average, not the most comfortable for long sessions, and the spatial audio mode is more gimmick than useful. Sound quality, while great for the price, doesn't quite hit the levels of the Sony or Apple. But as a budget pick, this is the best $100 you can spend on earbuds right now, full stop. At number 2, the Sony WF-1000XM5, and this is the one audiophiles are going to go to bat for. Sony has been making the best Android earbuds in the game for years, and the XM5 is no exception. Sound quality is where Sony separates itself. The 8.4mm Dynamic Driver X delivers some of the most detailed, natural, and balanced audio you'll find in a wireless earbud at this price. The clarity is genuinely special. You'll hear details in your music you've never noticed before. And for Android users, LDAC support pushes audio quality even further, hitting up to 990 kilobits per second. That's nearly 3 times the quality of standard Bluetooth audio. ANC is outstanding. Sony uses dual noise sensor technology combined with an integrated processor V2 that constantly analyzes noise in real time. In testing, these consistently rank among the top performers for blocking out the world. Battery life is strong, 8 hours per charge with ANC on, and up to 36 hours total with the case. And if you're running dry, 3 minutes of charging gets you 60 minutes of playback. The earbuds are 20% lighter and 25% smaller than the previous generation, and they now have 4 sizes of memory foam ear tips for a better seal. So why isn't it number 1? A few reasons. The fit can be tricky. The memory foam tips take some adjustment to get a proper seal and can slip out over time. The sound is more focused than expansive, which some people love and some find a little closed in. And at around $200, you're paying a premium for a product that's now a few years old, with newer options catching up fast. Also, iPhone users only get AAC codec support, so you lose the LDAC advantage entirely. Android users get the full experience, Apple users not so much. Still one of the best earbuds ever made, just not quite the top pick for everyone. And at number 1, the Apple AirPods Pro 2. I know, you've heard of them, everyone has, but there's a reason they keep showing up at the top of every list, because they are genuinely, objectively excellent. Let's start with noise cancellation, because this is where the AirPods Pro 3 is simply the best in the game. Apple kept the H2 chip from the previous generation, but pushed it further. Apple claims up to 2 times the noise cancellation of the AirPods Pro 2, and independent testing backs that up. Personalized transparency mode makes voices and ambient sound feel more natural while still blocking out the noise you don't want. That feature alone is worth the price for a lot of people. Sound quality is even better this time around. Apple redesigned the acoustic architecture for a wider dynamic range and lower distortion at high volumes. Balanced, natural, with strong bass, clean mids, and smooth treble. Spatial audio with head tracking still makes movies and TV feel like you're sitting in a cinema. Battery life got a real upgrade. 8 hours with ANC on, up from 6 hours on the previous generation. That's a massive jump. The trade-off is the charging case now tops out at 24 hours total instead of 30, so you'll be topping off the case a bit more often. A 5-minute charge still gives you an hour back. And the case supports MagSafe, key, and USB-C charging. Call quality is some of the best on any earbud. The combination of beam-forming microphones and H2 chip processing makes voices sound crisp, even in noisy environments. And then there's the ecosystem. If you're on iPhone, iPad, or Mac, these earbuds just work instantly. Auto-switching between devices is seamless. CRI integration is instant. The redesigned fit improves comfort and stability over the last generation. Apple also added a heart rate sensor in the stem for workouts, live translation for in-person conversations, and for hearing health, the AirPods Pro 3 can function as a clinical-grade hearing aid in select regions, now with even more battery life in transparency mode. Build quality is flawless and actually improved. IP57 rated, up from IP54 on the last generation, so these can handle more sweat and water exposure. Lightweight and incredibly comfortable for hours of wear. The downsides? Total battery life with the case took a step back. 24 hours instead of 30. They're Apple ecosystem only in terms of getting the full feature set. Android users are better off with the Sony, and at $249 they're the most expensive option on this list. But for iPhone users, these are the single best wireless earbuds you can buy right now. The combination of ANC, sound quality, comfort, call quality, and seamless ecosystem integration is unmatched.